standing 6'5", number 14, Tyler.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Heat in Miami. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, we've got Norman Powell, Khalil Ware out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, B.A., you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
Now here's Hero. Jacks up at 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Outside Murray. Pass to Watson. Checked in for Miami. MP comes in for Larson. And Denver with a change here, too. Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. On the wing, MP. No good that time. Great D that time from Murray. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was a big factor. He ended with 15 points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. He stepped up his game tonight, and you can tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
Allie, great info there. Well, no question, he made his presence felt in that one.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested, clutch shots.
Johnson. Checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Powell. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now here's MP. 15 in his last outing. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Miami making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for the Nuggets. Pickett comes in for Murray. Tries the spin move. A minute 9 left in the first quarter. And he hits it to tie the game.
Well, far from just a jump shooter, Brown is also more than capable of finishing inside.
From deep, MP. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Valanciunas. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Now MP. He's scoreless. Now here's Johnson. Jaquez, the pass to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to win the run. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this.
Fuck ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Asshole ass nigga.
No, like what the white lady said.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. MP goes back up. No good off the back of the rim.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pulls up on the wing. Knocked away.
Well, deep into the game, his team is lagging, and he's been unable to help. Brutal performance.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Chalk up 2 there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And Miami decides to take their first time out here. Checked in for Johnson. And then for Denver, Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. And it's Tyson in for Brown. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're really working the paint now.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
And Denver making a change here. Najee's checked in. The free throw drops from Murray. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style placing novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you.
Thank you, Alex.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Pass to Hero to win the drought. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero.
That's the least thing on that bitch, boys.
Outside Johnson. Here's Jokic. Ware covers. Beyond the arc. A nice shot by Watson. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And stolen by Murray. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Tries again. It's deflected. Powell for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
So much confidence. Shot ready off the pass.
Murray with it. Hero picks him up. Outside Hardaway. Off the mark there with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kicks it out to MP. There's 1:17 left in the second. Fires from the wing. That's short off the rim.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Watson. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Left side, Jaquez. Hero outside. Murray against MP. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's MP. Hardaway grabs the board. Murray scanning the floor. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so
What
it's Denver.
the fuck is up, Brian Will?
Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Chuck Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Miami Heat.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF, capital T, soft. I get mad watching them play.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
We've got Khalil Ware. Tyler Hero is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Hero outside to the left side wing. The 3, and that one's good. Jovic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Gordon. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Well, the paint is where Gordon gets most of his buckets.
There, the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Denver. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
It's Jokic, high post. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Powell. Here's Jovic. Now here's Ware. Defended by Gordon. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Pass to Ware. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Ware's got 6 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
See you get loud. Here comes the T-shirt. It's time for T-shirts. If you want a T-shirt, you gotta get loud. It's T-shirt time.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Jokic finds Hardaway. And here's Watson. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Powell outside. Pass to Jovic. Hero on the wing. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fight.
And, Coach, last season, the Nuggets were 5th in three-point percentage, but dead last in attempts.
Yeah, you could argue that they should shoot more threes, but then again, they were 2nd in percentage on 2-point field goals, so they have a wealth of options, and to be honest, offense is rarely a problem for the Nuggets.
The 3 ball. Watson with the rebound. The Nuggets lead by 8. Down low. Here's Gordon, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, Gordon is super athletic and mobile at his size, and he knows how to force the D's hand on the drive.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. You know, Stan, basketball isn't the only passion San Jose native Aaron Gordon has.
Yeah, B.A., I heard he's very technology-oriented, which we're not. He's a self-proclaimed computer nerd and loves everything about technology. We could use his help. He's skilled in more fields than just basketball.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When you watch Gordon, you can see what a great sense of timing he has. His movement is sharp, and he'll take advantage of a lazy defense.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Holmes, he's checked in for Denver.
Number 14, Jerron Holmes.
The Nuggets lead by 10. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Brown. Denver moving it around. And here's Brown for 3. And Rozier pulls it down. Outside Mitchell. Tries to break his ice. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Tyson, he's checked in for Holmes. Good on the second one. For Denver, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Here's MP, averaging around 5 points a game. Denver grabs the miss. 17 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Outside, Brown. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Nuggets lead by 14. MP inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. MP. And he can't hit the second. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the 4th. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Brown in at the 3. Rozier can't get it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Murray. Kick out to Brown. Offensive board. Valanciunas, good. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
MP on the drive. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Brown, good. And Brown gets the assist.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Timeout called. Heat. Hero, he's checked in for Miami. And a switch here also for Denver. Jokic is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to MP. Five to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, Miami.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Heat.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Timeout called. Heat.
Let's go, fans. Give it up for your Heat Hype Squad.
And the Heat with some changes. Bears checked in for Jaquez. Jovic comes in for MP. Larson comes in for Mitchell. And then for Denver, Aaron Gordon's checked in for Johnson. Watson comes in for Brown. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Brown. Heat trail by 19. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Hero. To snap the cold streak. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
And that one falls for Hero. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor. He can drive, he can pass, and he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
Now Jokic. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he can't hit it.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Outside Hero. Six on the shot clock. He launches. Murray pulls it down. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Jokic outside. Outside Gordon. Here's Murray. They set the screen for 3. Oh, no good. Heat trail by 17.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nuggets.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jamal Murray.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
Hero for 3. Gordon pulls it in. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Shot clock. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.